Kelly. Thank you for stopping by my channel. And today I have a great book for y'all. I absolutely love this book. It's called Homewrecker by Zenny Day. And I knew it was going to be a good book because right from the beginning, she dedicated this book to her grandma and Stone Cold Steve Austin. I love it. I love it. And but anyway, the it's a romance, an interracial. I think it's an interracial romance. The main character, her name is Rebecca Wilder. She's married to a big famous MMA fighter named Joshua Wilder, and it starts off she's in her bed all alone. She woke up in the morning, noticed that her husband hadn't been there all night, and it's just she she starts just realizing that the marriage is like pretty much dead. He's finding any excuse not to come home. Like he's just a jerk. She suspects he's cheating, but she doesn't have any proof. Um and she has two kids with him. The oldest is his name is Jay. Um which his name is Jay, but I think his real name is Joshua Jr., named after his dad. But he is a total jerk, just like his father. He's an asshole. He talks down to his mother, to her face, and behind her back, like on social media and stuff. And he's just a spoiled brat. He drives a freaking Bentley. Like I know they're filthy rich, but your 70-year-old son should not be driving a Bentley. So she just kind of just tolerates it. I don't know why. But he talks down to her. Her husband talks down to her. Like she's just been putting up with a lot. And she has a daughter. She's 13 years old, and I love her name is Willow. I love Willow. I love her. She has some issues, like some women issues. She has problems with her ovaries, and she has endometriosis. But she also has autism, and she has touch aversion. But the way she talks, I love it. I love the way she talks to people. And there's this one scene, I cannot wait for y'all to read this, where she goes off. She basically snaps. Like she doesn't show any real emotion. She talks in this deadpan, even voice, which is probably due to her autism. But there's this one scene in the book where she goes off on her ex-best friend's dad, and I was here for it. She read him and her ex best friend for filth, and I loved it. I was killing myself laughing. I read that like 5 times. I loved it. Um, but anyway, Willow was my second favorite character in the book. My first favorite character was Cody, which he's like the love interest. He ends up being the love interest of Rebecca, which is the main character. And he's also an MMA fighter, and he's also the number one contender because he's the middleweight champion. He has the belt, and Joshua is also undefeated, so he's like the number one contender. And he really wants this to fight Joshua because he's like in financial debt. He just got evicted. He's living with his mom. His mom is having severe health problems. Like she needs a heart transplant, I think it was. And he doesn't have the money to move her up on the list or get her the medications to keep her healthy so she can, if her heart does become available, she'll be well enough to go through the procedure. So he's going through that, and he's created Cody. He's called Cody California, and he's created this redneck. I think he's from Alabama, which I'm from Alabama. Anyway, but he created this whole persona, this redneck persona, like sort of like this redneck Republican, all lives matter, this racist persona, which He's nothing like that. He's nothing like that. But it was kind of gimmick to get people to like him. And it actually worked, but he's still broke because he's putting all his money into other things and putting his trust in the people he shouldn't put his trust in. But Cody is hilarious. He is hilarious. He is nutty. He is quirky, and I love it. He was my favorite character in this book, and I think right away when he had proof that Joshua was cheating on Rebecca. He actually had video proof. He videotaped Joshua kissing this thought, this I don't know, groupie, I don't know what to call her, named Selena. And he was gonna sell it to get some money, to sell it to like a little news station or something to get some money. But he decided he was going to go to Rebecca because Rebecca owns a string of gyms, and he was gonna bust in her gym and show her the video evidence to get Joshua to fight him because Joshua just kind of pays Cody no attention. So he dresses up, he hires a cameraman, goes to the gym to to show Rebecca this video and film her humiliation. Like he was ready. And he busts in the room and she's having a family. It was her birthday. So there's this cake sitting on the table. Joshua's there and both the kids are there. They're just kind of looking at him like, what is this idiot doing here with his cameraman? And he sees how like he instantly just falls in love with Rebecca. She's so beautiful. She's dark skinned. She's beautiful. And he's he chickens out. He ends up signing up for with the gym because Josh was like, "What are you doing here?" And can't you see we're busy? And I'm sorry. And he kind of he chickens out. He sees like he notices her birthday, but still he's like, I'm still gonna do it. I'm still gonna do it. He chickens out. And he ends up signing up. Signing up to be a member at the gym. And he used the rest of his money that he saved, that he had on his credit card, and signed up for the gym. So he went home and he was just so sad. He ended up like kicking himself because he felt so bad about it. But and you would think that Rebecca would have been like just humiliated, but she found it funny. She was like she was amused by the whole thing, and she let him join. She said, this is my gym, and if he wants to join, let him. Like she was already kind of I think she liked him from the start because he was so funny. And from there it just kind of he would show up at the gym and work out. I mean, he paid all that money for it, and he would show up and work out, and she would come down there and she would work out with him. And he became kind of just, he had this big crush on her, became kind of just obsessed with her a little bit. But he didn't know how to approach her because he was basically broke and she was like this big millionaire. So he didn't know what to do. So but anyway, that's how the love story started, and it was just so much stuff had happened in this book. And at one point Cody almost died. He almost died. But I don't want to give too much away. But it's such a good book. It is such a good story. Um and it's you just have to read it. You just got to read it. It is such a great book. But you'll love Cody. And it's so much hot sex in it. When they finally, it took forever for Rebecca and Cody to get together. And when they did, oh my God. Oh my God. The sex is hot in this book. And Cody makes it just fun and funny, and Willow, she has her moments too, and it's just such a good book. I think you'll love it. But anyway, it's a really good book. I think you'll love it. I'll give it 5 out of 5 stars. I could not put it down. I could not put it down. I was at my parents' house eating Thanksgiving dinner, reading this book. And then after I ate, I went into the living room while everybody else was in the family watching TV, and I was reading this book. Like, I could not put it down. So anyway, I think you'll really like it. It's a cute love story. You'll definitely fall in love with these two characters, and you'll definitely fall in love with Willow. I love her. And but anyway, I really do recommend this book. I give it 5 out of 5 stars. And you can find it, like I said before, you can find this book on Amazon. It's called Homewrecker. And the author is Zenny Day. She contacted me on Instagram actually and made me aware of the book. So thanks for that. So if any of y'all have a book that you want me to read, you can just email me. I do read emails. So just shoot me an email if there's a book you want me to read. And I will catch you in the next video. Thank you for watching, and please like, share, and subscribe. Bye.